Yo, what up? Ogechi, Aghaji, aka Oaghaji here with another video. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, as usual, that if y'all hear any talking, background noises, and things like that, that is my family. Even though it's a little quiet right now, just want to give y'all a heads up, just in case y'all hear all those background noises and whatnot. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Now, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on the gameplay trailer for Yasmine for Street Fighter 6. I gotta say, I'm really impressed by the gameplay trailer. I ain't gonna front. You know, I definitely enjoyed her fighting style. Her fighting style is like a mixture of the Filipino martial art Eskrima, aka Kali, aka Arnis, and the Indonesian martial art Pencak Silat, as well as the Filipino hybrid martial art Yan Yan, which combines Filipino Eskrima with uh, Muay Thai and a bunch of other fighting styles as well, which is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Also, and her moves are in Tagalog instead of English or Japanese, which is also pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I also like how the fact that she uses the karambit knife, you know what I'm saying? And it's a common weapon in Silat, you got the Pencak Silat in Indonesia, Silat Malay from Malaysia, and so on and so forth, which is cool. Um, and with Eskrima, aka Kali, aka Arnis, you have the sticks, you got the Kampalan, which is the sword. They also has the Karambit as well. And they got the knives, a bunch of traditional Filipino weapons, which is cool. You know, um, anyway, her combos are definitely fantastic, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front you. Um, uh, Yasmine, what can I say more about Yasmine? Oh yeah, she definitely reminds me of Makoto from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting Makoto vibes from her, especially in the beginning of her gameplay where she fights Kimberly Jackson, the Bushin Ryu ninja, which is cool. And as y'all know, Kimberly is the student of Guy from Final Fight, you know what I'm saying, who also appears in the Street Fighter Alpha games, as well as Super Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and Ultra Street Fighter 4, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Anyways, yeah, the whole Yasmine versus Kimberly fight in the gameplay trailer, it definitely gave me Makoto versus Ibuki vibes for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? With Kimberly, she uses Bushin Ryu ninjutsu, whereas Ibuki uses a different type of ninjutsu, especially with the ninpo type of stuff. And you know what I'm saying, with the whole Rasengan-ish type of stuff. But I'm pretty sure, all that the ninpo that we see from Ibuki in the Street Fighter games were a thing long before Naruto became a thing, because Naruto came out in 1999 in Weekly Shonen Jump. But anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about more about Yasmine. Her gameplay is pretty cool. Her outfit's cool. Her alternate outfit is also pretty dope. Again, it gives me, Makoto vibes, especially with Makoto's schoolgirl costume in Super Street Fighter 4. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, uh, let me see. The wing, you can also, I like the fact that you can use the karambit as like a boomerang type of projectile weapon, which is pretty cool. You can definitely tell that she can has this close quarters combat type of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? And also, the character Victor Chevalier from Tekken 8, he also uses the karambit as well as, the sword and the gun and things like that. And not to mention, he trained both Master Raven and Raven. So, anyways, it's nice to see the karambit getting some shine in fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the fact with Smoke using the karambit in Mortal Kombat 12. Yes, I said Mortal Kombat 12 is not Mortal Kombat 1. Anyways. Yeah, I've watched, the Japanese version. It is pretty cool. Watched a little bit of the English, but I like the Japanese trailer a little bit better because Street Fighter is a Japanese game, so yeah, I like to hear the Japanese voices. But anyways, for me, it's nice to see other Southeast Asian martial arts outside of Muay Thai. Because when we see, most of the time, Muay Thai, was mostly, for the most part, the only Southeast Asian martial art in fighting games that we saw back in those days, you know what I'm saying? But though, to be fair, it was very popular, back then, you know what I'm saying? Especially with characters like Sagat, as well as the Muay Thai character in Hokuha Shorin Hiryu no Ken, aka Shanghai Kid, as well as the other Hiryu no Ken games. Brad Burns from Virtual Fighter, Joe Higashi from Garou Densetsu, aka Fatal Fury and King of Fighters, King from Ryoko no Ken, aka Art of Fighting and King of Fighters, Bruce Arvin from Tekken. Let me see. Oh, not to mention Fakuram from Tekken. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all get the picture. But yeah, well, though, then again, we did see Baraka, use Silat in Baraka from Mortal Kombat is a Silat fighter as well. I almost forgot. And we also got Quan Chi that uses Eskrima as well. Not to mention we got Mr. Big from Ryoko no Ken, aka Art of Fighting, that uses Eskrima as well as Silat and Bojutsu, which is cool. And what else am I missing? Oh, we got Talon from Soul Calibur, who also uses Kali, aka Eskrima, aka Arnis. What else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat that also uses Eskrima, aka Kali, aka Arnis. And not to mention we got B Orchid. Her fighting style is a mixture of Eskrima, aka Kali, aka Arnis, and Okinawan Kobudo, as well as Northern Chinese Kung Fu. So her fighting style is a mixture of those of East Asian martial arts and Southeast Asian martial arts, which is a bonus. Like I said with Mr. Big, he's also an Eskrima and Silat user as well, which is cool. So yeah, it's nice to see more and more Southeast Asian martial arts and fighting games outside of Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got some Kali, aka Eskrima, aka Arnis users, and Silat users like Mr. Big and Baraka and Quan Chi and that, but like I said, it's nice to see, you know what I'm saying? And her design is pretty cool, so. And like I said before, I'm much more interested in her and Arjun and Bosch than I am with Tifa Lockhart, which is the guest character. You know what I'm saying? Because we get to see some new original characters, you know what I'm saying, with new fighting styles. Because Aki was like the only new original character as DLC, you know what I'm saying? The other new original characters of the base roster are like Jamie, that combines Drunken Fist with breakdancing, Manan, that uses judo and ballet, and Marissa, that uses Filipino Eskrima, and JP, that uses Bartitsu and Psycho Power. So yeah, so it's nice to see different fighting styles and different martial arts and Street Fighter this time around. So yeah, so overall I'm pretty interested, I think, and I'm pretty interested in Yasmine, the Filipino Makoto. And matter of fact, if they're ever going to do a Capcom versus SNK 3 and an SVC Chaos SNK versus Capcom 2, I would definitely pit her against Preacha from Gato said City of the Wolves, aka Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, as well as Hotaru Futaba, from Mark of the Wolves as well. You know what I'm saying? Those two are the perfect rivals for Yasmine, in my opinion. So, yeah, yeah, can't wait to see more of her and the story. You know what I'm saying? Especially since she's looking for her brother, and you know what I'm saying. I think also her grandfather, but I think it's mostly her brother, as well as her being trained by her grandfather too, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below. So, yeah, it's not, also, before I forget, Yasmine will definitely be a beast in the hands of a right player. I ain't gonna front y'all, You know what I'm saying? Especially with a lot of her combos and target combos and overheads and footsies and things like that. She's definitely going to be a rush down character for sure, and I like that. The design is cool, but the gameplay for her is what really tricked me, as well as her martial arts. So, yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this video about my thoughts on Yasmine. Let me know what y'all think about Yasmine in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? If y'all enjoy this video, y'all can hit that like button and share it. If y'all enjoy this type of content, y'all can also subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. I apologize because I had started a little bit. Y'all can subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy this type of content. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts, and stay tuned for more of the videos along the way. So with all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, a.k.a. Oaghaji, a.k.a. the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.